It's a tronical system. It's completely retrofittable. It's three parts. These are the power heads, this is the tremolo system, and the multi-control knob. There's no hole, no milling in the guitar. There's completely the wood and the audio circuits left completely untouched. Yes? So let me detune it. Pretty out of tune. So just activate the system. The multi-knob shows you what's going on, and then you just have to plug the strings. It's done. Very fast and very precise. So why did we do it? It's like for a guitarist, you know, being out of tune and have to play the song all along in front of the audience. It's nasty. So why should he, in the year 2006, be able to do it like this? So we can reach each tuning in between 2 or 3 seconds, even in open tuning, even calibration modes, such things like that. And the most important thing, I guess, is that the guitar keeps completely untouched. Yeah, so that the audio circuits are the same. A guitarist wants his guitar to sound like it is, and not to change the sound. So the system is completely retrofittable, as I said, and it's easy to handle. You've seen it. And the display lets you every time know where you are, and you have the full control. Even if you want to tune it by yourself, you can declutch it, and the handling is the same as like there's no system. You have the complete feeling as it was like normal a machine had. Yes, we can retrofit it actually in all the standard Stratocaster types, even vintage, even Telecaster. As you see, Gibson, Les Paul, SG, and Flying V will also be possible. Yeah, the price might be interesting. It's going to be around $799 for the whole system. We are planning to do it, for instance, without open tunings for 300 or 350, like that, but yeah, that's it. You just want to see the Gibson also? Yeah? It was pretty out of tune. It was pretty out of tune, but G und G. E. That's it.
Okay, that's how it's supposed to be. You know?
Okay.
I mean, if you have a guitar this far out of
I
tune,
tuned it
like
this far.
So normally, if you have the normal range, this is loud. If you hear like slightly, still like it's okay, you can play with it, but you still are not perfectly, convinced. So this is the normal range. You just go like this now.
Done.
So that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. Because like we have like two different, let's say we have 3 different methods how we do inside software-wise, how we compare the frequencies and measure everything. And one is implemented at this point. 2 other ones are working already in the laboratory, are not implemented yet in the software. So that's why it's not that good if you go far out of range, But for the serious product, it's no problem. You can be that far out of range as you want to. Just here we, still have to implement it, and we didn't want to show anything that is not tested before in the laboratory. Okay.
Yeah, and perhaps let's talk about some things that we implemented, or that will be implemented in the series. For instance, the restring mode, the string up mode. If you want to sing a guitar, I don't know if you are experienced, 15 minutes to be in tune. We get around about 4 minutes to be in tune. Yeah.
Measured from the, stop from the point, like
you start
old strings on, to the point, new strings on,
and
perfectly in tune. Because you don't have to do anything anymore. You just put it through, lock it, then go on
string up
mode, and then it goes like, and bend it a little bit, fine, that's it. So I think what's one of the most important strongholds here too is that you don't change anything destructively. you don't do anything bad to your instrument. No drilling or milling. It stays intact, you know. So the sound stays the same. The optical, as you can see, it looks pretty much the same, you know. And if you at any point want to get back to the original parts that you put in to sell the instrument or stuff like this, you can, and nothing is broken. Actually, it's like you're running with two 1.2 volt batteries. The normal average battery life is around about 4 weeks. If you want to recharge, so if you recharge the batteries in there, recharge the batteries, you just plug your guitar cable into a charging adapter, then it takes around about between 1 and 1.5 hours, and then it's completely recharged again.
So let's talk about the accuracy.
Accuracy is like, if you have a normal tuner, you talk about a cent or two, plus minus, you know. We have in like 0.2 cent accuracy. And therefore there are different components that we had to optimize. For example, we have like precision made mechanical parts in there from Switzerland, you know. There's like all different, you can't actually compare to a normal tuning pack, you know, because we needed much more accuracy. They have like too big of tolerances, so all this construction had to be optimized. For example, to the locking mechanism here, like, you know, it doesn't look that spectacular, but actually it's pretty much optimized because the whole shape is different, that you don't have that much detuning anymore, and inside you don't have like a ball or something like this, you have like a lock shaft, you know. So you even can use it with a very low, let's say you have like 0.08 string set, you know. I mean, I don't know anybody personally playing that, but you could, if you would like to. You can use it with this. With normal lock machine heads, it's impossible because you can't lock them. The system is very strong too. If you play like 0.52, you know, so 12 like strings, it's no problem. You can use it with the system. It's actually that powerful that we checked it in the laboratory. You can rip the low E string, you know. So there's enough power for all the stuff that you want to do.
And to lock and to restring the guitar, you don't have to use anything. You just with your fingers can remove it, and you can pull the string over because there is a magnet that takes the shaft with.
Yes.
And then you can.
So there's not all this fiddling like with normal locking machine that you always have to like, and then the ball doesn't fit, and then it's like
just details.
You know, you don't have this anymore. We have like a calibration and intonation mode built in. What does it mean? Most guitar players have problems to intonate their guitar properly, you know, because they don't actually know how this whole procedure in the 12th fret, and you know, it's all pretty complicated. You can go to a guitar store and they'll do it for you, but there are like good guitar stores and there are ones that, you know, just interested in selling this stuff. So we actually have this intonation mode built, and what does it mean? You just tune your guitar, and then you go into this intonation mode, and you just hit each string 12th fret, and the LED display shows you how many quarter turns in which direction you have to go for each string. So it's real easy, you know, you can really adjust it very accurate, very easy, without that you have to know much about that. And that of course helps a lot with the sound, because of course a real good intonated guitar sounds much better even if it goes slightly out of tune than a bad intonated guitar. Of course, calibration, that's like every normal tuner. You can do normal calibration from 334 to 346, like a normal tuning tuner would do too. You know, you have like a horn section you play with 442, for example. You know, you have other instruments you have to sort of calibrate that you can fit together. There's another thing like which is going to be like for the series, that is like the manual tuning mode. That means, let's say you have like an instrument that is slightly out of tune, a piano or something that at this point can't be tuned that fast. So you just take, you know, let's say an A frequency or something, 8 note, you know, you tune it manually till you think, okay, that's it. You go on enter, and then it sets automatically all the other frequencies that it fits. And you go shrink. It's very good too if you have, like, for example, pre-recorded material, you know, for example, or you have like multi-track recording, different guitars. You know, always a problem to, you know, you work to a certain point, then you are on tour, then you come back 2 months later to the studio, and then you really have a hard time to actually fit the tuning again, you know. But with this, it's no problem. open tuning. That's, I think, one of the most exciting things that this system can do. You can do multiple open tunings with this. And you can, it's your choice what open tuning you want to. Let's say you want like a F-sharp 6 minor open tuning or whatever, you know, you can do it with this. And without that, you need to attach it to a computer. Actually, it's like this, that you go to each string with this multi-control knob, and then you can set the desired note that you want to have, and then you can put, when you are done, you can put it to one of the 13 positions, and then you can always get it from there again if you want to. So it's something, I mean, I personally don't know anybody that is using 13 open tunings. Perhaps Honeyland Rest, no, not even he is using 13 different ones, and he is probably the one that's using the most, so it should be sufficient. Start with you. Who are you?
Yes, I'm Tony. I'm from Germany, and I'm the partner from Chris.
Yeah, I'm Chris. I'm the head of this brain-sick project here, you know, called Tronical. We worked 7 years for this to finally get something fixed that I think is time to get fixed. That guitar players have the same right than keyboarders, that they can just don't worry about tuning anymore. They just like plug in, strum, and let's rock and roll.
Yeah.